I'm done playing Fire Emblem Heroes. I'm sorry to my fans that only watch my Fire Emblem videos, but please go watch my other videos. I put so much work into them and they're honestly way better. I came to this decision when I was grinding in the first Tempest Trials to try and get the Quicken Pulse Sacred Seal during the weekend of E3, and just thinking the whole time on how honestly lack of fun this game really is. Instead of creating something worthwhile for Fire Emblem fans to enjoy, the game's content is pretty scarce. One, new characters come out and you spend all your orbs trying to get them, only to succeed or fail, then resort to using real money to get the new characters that you want to stay relevant in Arena. Or two, the voting gauntlet, which in itself is hardly even content. The maps are usually so easy you might as well just be clicking a button to choose who you'd want to win. Or Grand Hero Battles, which honestly stopped being fun for me back when Michaelis came out because, hey, at least that one was slightly different than the others given the early access. And honestly, this game is just way too early in its lifespan to be considered for making videos on this channel at least, and I don't think it's a good idea for me to spend time playing a phone game that just isn't made to be enjoyable for its player base, instead of games I actually enjoy just to get views. Because at the end of the day, that's all Fire Emblem Hero videos are. You either make a unit analysis video, spend all your orbs hoping to pull a unit people want to see, or make arena videos, which are always the same thing every single time. You're going to win if the video's up. So I'm not having fun, my friends aren't having fun, and usually to make a worthwhile and entertaining Fire Emblem video, it takes money out of my pocket to increase my orb count, so I don't spend an hour pulling a healer that nobody cares about. Now, don't be mistaken, I think the game could still improve, and they're trying to incentivize players to stay, like giving orbs in Arena and a surplus of feathers for free-to-play players, which is great, but in the game's current state, it's just flawed and counterintuitive for players. Like, my biggest issue with the game is there is no late game. There is no goal for the player. In the best mobile games, once you get an amazing team going, the game becomes cake and your grinding and efforts or money in this game's case feel well spent and things become easier for you as a player. But in Fire Emblem Heroes, there's really no such thing. You can max out your team, get that super rare 1% Hector drop that you really, really wanted, and you're ready to take on anything, but what do you do now? The answer's probably not a lot, because in Arena, players who constantly buy new heroes or have the feathers to upgrade their Grand Hero battle character are going to be awarded bonus points just for having them, trivializing any sense of skill or team composition. Tempest Trials can be completed almost effortlessly now. We were really excited about them because it seemed like, hey, content that we can't beat within the hour. And it just becomes this just dumb, abusing desperation, just chore, rather than exciting new content. Like, it's not even hard. So, as a creator, I just feel like I'm supporting the game out of obligation now. And after seeing orb droughts to target players to spend more money, like when Ike was released, and then following that, the Golden Week banner, just draining players of their money, it rubs me the wrong way, man. That and an overall stale one-shot meta that just hasn't changed since launch. I gotta ask myself, is this even fun? And the answer is no. The way I see it now is, for this game to improve and look better in my eyes, there need to be a lot of changes to keep the current player base still playing and not wanting to rip their phones in half when they don't get the character they want. Number one, you need to give players who put actual time into the game orbs. Like, even a way to farm an extra 5 a day if you just maxed out your stamina, something to that degree, would be great. Now, I'm not trying to complain. I've been very fortunate with the characters that I get, but every single month since launch, I've always gotten the maximum amount of orbs and always felt like, man, I just still don't have a lot of feathers, and I still don't have the characters I need to make this video. So why not give players who don't have the ability to spend money on a phone game to catch up in some way, so that spending money is an option instead of a requirement, because that's what it most definitely is now. And two, I guess, I don't know, just Just give us more to do. Like, now we have, thankfully, 99 stamina in the game. Like, I use like 10 of that a day just grinding for SP. And that's pretty much all I do. Like, I'm not going to just hate on it so much because a lot of time and effort has gone into this game. The artists, the development team, they obviously want it to succeed. And for a phone game to succeed, you need money. But, man, there's a lot of potential here for a really successful game. But I feel like Intelligent Systems just dropped the ball a few times too many to keep me supporting it. And I hope you guys understand. And I know at the end of the day, this is just a game people play when they poop. But when it comes to videos, I want to make the best possible end product I can, even for a mobile game, because creating videos is my passion. This game just felt like a missed opportunity for me in a lot of different ways. Hopefully things get better later down the road, but for right now, I'm done playing Fire Emblem Heroes. And instead, I'm playing Donkey Kong!